There is definitely something to manifesting. Um, so there's a few examples that's happened recently. Um, so one was with a lizard. Like I was just in the forest and in my heart space, and I see this lizard on a tree, and so I feel excited, like, oh my god, a lizard. And then so I'm like filming him because that's fun for me. And he's like eating ants. And then I'm like, okay, how can I get in my heart space? So I start singing him a song, and like a friendship song. And then he like comes closer to me, and then he's just like, well, he does some push-ups, and then he just like stares at me. And then I'm like, oh, it's working. And then anyway, it was cool. Okay. And then yesterday, I'm in the forest. Like a few days ago, I had I've seen some like hawk stuff, like really cool, like hawk on hawk violence and hawk and crow violence, and that was just like very exciting. And I'm like, okay, I feel pretty satisfied with the bird action. How about something else? Like it'd be really cool to see like more squirrels. And so I just put that intention out there and let go of any outcomes. Like what happens, happens. And so yesterday I'm just like doo 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 in the forest. And then I look and I see a squirrel just like standing up. Like he almost looks like a statue. And I'm like, whoa, okay, cool. So, I start filming him. And then he notices me. So he starts like walking away. And so I follow him. And then I'm like going a little faster. And then he goes into the bush. And I'm like nuts. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to follow him. Whatever. See what happens. And so I'm just like, where's the squirrel? Okay, you're hiding from me. That's okay. And then I hear like a rustling in the bushes. And I still have my camera on. And then I see him. He's like jumping to the branch. And I'm just like, oh my God, how exciting. And then he's like getting closer to me. And I'm just like, wow, like this is so cool. And I'm like, trying to give him heart vibes. I'm trying to let him know like, hey, like, I love you. I feel excited. Like, totally cool. Because, animals, they can feel like your frequency. They can even like see your aura. And so, not only am I testing this out, but like, I mean, it's something that I like to believe is true. And it definitely is true. So, the squirrel actually like comes like right here. Like I could have pet him. And honestly, I was just like a little scared, like, okay, well, what if he bites me? What if you have rabies? Maybe I shouldn't pet him. The fear. But, unfortunately I received a call like right at that time. And so that like turned off my video automatically. So I was just like, end call, video on again. And it just felt like surreal. It just felt like, is this really happening right now? Is this really happening right now? It just felt like magical. And that's how I feel like with all the synchronicities that have been happening in my life, like for the last few months. It's just been magical. Seriously magical. Like keeping yourself in a high vibration. And the same thing goes with like relationships. Like when you're dating or you're in a relationship, it's like, I'm just gonna talk as a woman, but I think it would probably apply to men too, but I'm a woman. Like, letting go of intentions, you just like share your feelings in a vulnerable way, because you're in your heart when you're vulnerable, and you just like, hey, like this is how I feel, like this hurts me or whatever. And then you leave it up to the universe to decide. You leave it up to the man to be like, okay, is he gonna step up and like be the man you need him to be, or is he not? Like, it's kind of the same concept, really. You let go of the outcome, you put the intention out there and your heart out there, and it's just really cool what can happen. Very, very cool. I encourage you to try it and let me know the successes you've had. Yeah.